Happy Wacky Wednesday. Today we're going to practice more with our questioning reading comprehension strategy. And our statement is, good readers ask questions. Before we start, we're going to be looking at some short stories and answering questions about short stories. Before we start, we're going to look at an anchor chart. Let me see. Here it is. And it says, good readers ask questions at the top. So good readers ask questions about the story before they read, during reading, and after reading. And the reason that we ask questions is because we want to find something out. We want to know more. So good readers ask questions like, who, what, when, where, why, and sometimes how. Today, we're going to be reading two short stories where we're going to be answering questions, who, what, when, where, why, and how questions. All right, let's get started on our stories. So we're going to do one together, and then we'll do one. You guys will be responsible for one on your own. So the title of this story is Helping the Animals. Crystal loved her dog. Actually, she loved all animals. She decided she wanted to help the animals, so she went to the SPCA to volunteer. At the SPCA, she cleaned the cats' crates, played with the dogs, and helped to wash the animals that keep them clean. And helped to wash the animals and keep them clean. Since it was fall, the weather was nice and cool. She was able to take some of the dogs for a walk to get some exercise. Crystal loved to volunteer and help with the animals. All right, let's look at our questions. The first question says, where did the story take place? So let's go back and look at the text. Where does the story take place? I think the best answer for this question would be the SPCA. Okay, so down here we can type the SPCA. Okay, the next question says, who is in the story? Well, who is this story all about? This story is all about Crystal. It's all about Crystal and how Crystal loves animals and volunteering. So the best answer for that question would be Crystal. What? Number 3, what was the character doing? So we can kind of summarize this. And I like where it says she decided that she decided, let's see if I can kind of stamp it or something. Hold on. She decided that she wanted to help the animals, so she went to the SPCA to volunteer. So what is Crystal doing? Crystal is volunteering at the SPCA. When did the story take place? So a little bit over halfway down, it says, since it was fall. That gives us information about when the story takes place. So the best answer for when does the story take place would be in the fall. Why? Why are the events happening? Why are the events happening? Let's see. The events are happening because Crystal, last sentence says, Crystal loved to volunteer and help with the animals. Or we could even say that she loved all animals. So why are the events taking place? Because Crystal loves to volunteer and help with animals. Okay, let's go down to the next text. So right now what you're gonna wanna do, is either you've already prepared it, or you are going to right now, you might wanna pause. You're gonna wanna get a sheet of paper out or in your Word work journal and number it 1 through 5 so that you can record your answers to the questions after we read, okay? So if you need to pause and get that ready right now, go ahead and do that and then come on back and unpause it. The title of this text is New Clothes. Amanda wanted to get some new school clothes. The ones that she had were way too small for her. Her mom took her to the mall. Amanda was so excited. After going into several stores, Amanda ended up getting 2 pairs of pants and 4 shirts. They also got a new pair of shoes. Amanda couldn't wait to go back to school and show off her clothes. All right. So right now, get ready for your questions. Number 1, where? Where did the story take place? So beside the number 1 on your paper, you're going to write the answer. Where did the story take place? Think about where Amanda went with her mom. So what's the best answer for that? Where did the story take place? And if you need more time, you may have to pause it in between the questions. That's up to you. Number 2, who? Who was in the story? Who was in the story? So who is the main character in this story? Go ahead and write your answer beside number 2. Okay, number 3, what? What was the character doing? So the main character for the who. Now what is the main character doing? Or what was the main character doing in the story? All right, number 4, when? When did the story take place? When did the story take place? So when did the story take place? For number 4. Okay, number 5, why? Why are the events happening? So why are all these things in the story happening? And I'll give you a hint, the clue is in the beginning. Okay, so go ahead and make sure you have your answers 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then you are going to get your parents to take a picture of it and send it to me. Sounds good, friends. Thanks for joining Reader's Workshop for Wednesday.